As rates get higher, more homeowners are buying down their interest rates. Curious about what that means and if it's right for you? I'm Lewis Abercrombie with Scout Home Group. Okay, here's the rundown on mortgage rate buydowns. A mortgage rate buydown is a way to lower your interest rate by paying discount points at closing. Discount points are a one-time upfront fee. Buydowns work for all loan types: VA, FHA, jumbo, conventional, all loan types. Each point consists of 1% of the mortgage. So for example, 1 point on a $200,000 mortgage would cost $2,000. Each point purchased in a buydown lowers the rate by 0.25%. So 1 point would lower a mortgage rate from 6% to 5.75% for the life of the loan. If you've got some extra savings and can afford it, buying mortgage points may be a smart investment. Even better, more often than not in the current market, you can get the seller of the home you're buying to buy down your rate for you. Many lenders are offering other programs such as 2-1 and 3-2-1 rate buydowns as well, where you would get a lower interest rate for the first 2 to 3 years of the loan. Many sellers are offering to pay for these buydowns as incentives for you to purchase their home. If you'd like to discuss whether this would be a good option for you or not, feel free to reach out. Now, let's talk about how to determine if a rate buydown makes sense for you or not. In order to do this, there are 2 variables you'll want to consider. First, how long you plan to own the home, and second, how long it'll take for a rate buydown to pay for itself. If you only plan on owning the home for a few years, a rate buydown may not make sense for you. Next, to determine how long it'll take for a rate buydown to pay for itself, you'll simply compare 2 scenarios. One scenario where you just use the standard interest rate you qualify for with no rate buydown, and then a second scenario where you apply the interest rate buydown. From there, you would look at those monthly savings between the 2 different interest rates, and then you would take the monthly savings, divide that by the cost to buy the rate down to determine when this method will pay for itself. Then you can determine if this tactic makes sense for you or not. Make sure your loan officer is talking with you about all the options that might be available to you, explaining how they work. And if you need a referral for a mortgage pro in your area, please reach out and we'd be happy to make a connection. If you have more questions about buying a home, getting a mortgage, or other creative financing options, please reach out to us. We'd love to help.